African Caribbean Fest this Saturday on the island of Grenada at the Youth Center, 12 to 5. FuFu, fish, Egusi, Jallof rice, vegan meals. Wait a minute. Let me start this over. Hold up. Blissful afternoon, beautiful people. This is Natural of NaturalsTribe in her work mode zone. Welcome to our channel for those of you that have never heard of Natural. Yes, our channel is about anybody who's ever had a thought or inkling about leaving United States of America, finding a country, embracing it, making it your own, allowing it to embrace you and everything that comes with it. Well, this is our 9th year this month on the island of Grenada. And I just thought I'd touch base with you guys while I'm sitting at home working. I decided to come home today and prepare. I'm preparing for a African Caribbean Fest that we're having here on the island this Saturday. It's supposed to be African FuFu and fish and Egusi and vegan style and everything that my heart desires. You know what? And let me tell you, wait a minute. So, I was sitting in my workspace, in my booth down at the market. I have a space. I'm booth number 51. If you ever come to the lovely island of Grenada, come on down. Booth number 51. This year we celebrate 9 years, so we're doing a lot of special things. And being a part of this African Caribbean Fest is a part of honoring our greatness, our own greatness, while we embrace others. I so look forward. And my vegan chef that I just hired, 2-3 days a week, I got me a vegan chef, y'all, and a cleaner once a month. These have been the desires of my heart for so long. You know, when you do your prayers and meditations. But anyway, I was sitting one day at the space, at the booth, and I was saying, wow, I would pay anything to be able to have my friend. I have a friend, when I go to America, she's Nigerian, and she takes care of me. She got a African restaurant in Smyrna, Delaware. No, that's Dover. That's Dover. My nephew lives in Smyrna. I was there. It's Dover, right on the highway. And it's called African Fusion. Google it. If you're anywhere near there, go there and tell her Natural sent you. If you're into African, authentic African foods. So I always go there. All I ever get is FuFu and fish, Egusi, extra FuFu, and Jallof rice. So I was sitting one day here on island, and I was saying, I'll pay anything. I'll pay anything. I'll pay anything to have some Egusi, FuFu fish, and a side of Jallof rice. In 2 seconds, and I'm not exaggerating, it started floating across the computer screen on Facebook. And it was the fest. And you tell me these phones and things we using are not tracking devices, that they don't hear everything we say and think. Are you serious? I was just thinking it. I'm telling you. Look at my purse I'm making. Isn't she special? And look at the next one. African lady. Do y'all know Ajamu? Check his music out, African lady. You make my heart sing. Da-da-da, 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 da-da. He said, you make my bells ring. I can't wait for my next bell to ring. I love you guys. So anyway, I just wanted to make a video with you guys and see where you're at and remind you about the live this Monday. We have lives every Monday. Please join us. Please hit the subscribe button. You're already here. If you're already here checking out the video, look, people. Now, the YouTube is like a real kind of share yourself. It's a real kind of share yourself in a way that most people cannot or will not, right? So when people share themselves, let them know you appreciate them. And the most you can do is hit the subscribe button. If you're here already, it ain't going to cost you nothing. Look, I need to go fix my clothes. It ain't going to cost you. Ain't going to cost you nothing to hit the subscribe button. And make sure you turn on that notification bell. A little bell will pop up. And just click all. And you'll receive all notifications when Natural comes on. Watch some of it. If you can't watch all of it, I know a lot of us these days got short attention spans. And so I ain't mad. I got a short one myself. Because I support quite a few YouTube channels. And I can't always watch all of it, but I do watch some of it to show my love and support, you know. But anyway, I sell these lovely clutch bags, right? And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, they sell so fast. I'll be praying and hoping that the Creator will send me someone my way that can produce and we can work together. Yeah, I used to have a lady. I used to have a nice lady when I was in America. And I used to make these. When I came back from South Africa, I was creating. I ain't going to say I used to make them. I'm just not making them right now. I have a whole lot of things I make when the Spirit leads me to make it and offer it up for sale, right? Well, these South African inspired necklaces, they used to wear in South Africa. They were so beautiful. They were short, like 3, 4, 5 different lengths. Oh, God, the women were beautiful. Oh, God, just beautiful. Traditional wear. And I made my version. And she used to stuff them for me. And when I say stuff, they had like a mesh inside, sort of like a rope. Remember we used to jump rope when we were children? Where they had like sort of like that kind of rope inside. African lady. And it was a beautiful experience because we would sit at the table. And we would just go for it. And I had a quota. You had to push 12 of them out at least while I was sitting there. I was sitting there on the sewing machine putting them together. And all she had to do was take the pin and run the pin through and bring that rope through and put them to the side. I had to rest. It made life so much better. One of these days, I'm going to be able to hire 1 or 2 individuals. Again, it's just difficult finding them. I thought I had found the perfect young lady here on the island. And she decided to go to Canada and study. And I'm so happy for anybody that has an opportunity to study. Outside of the country they were born in. If I had it my way, I would suggest that everybody find somewhere to go outside the country they was born in. But, like, you know, that's for me. It ain't for everybody. You're right. It ain't for everybody. Some of us gonna stay. Some of us want to stay. And I wish, hey. But for the ones that want to get up out, I'm here to tell you it's possible. I am living proof. I am living proof. Anything your heart desires, you can have it. I am living proof. Anything your heart desires, you can have it. You believe me? If you don't believe me, watch my life. Follow this YouTube channel. I am living proof. Living proof. Yeah. I got a lot of compliments on my hairstyle today. And you know what? It's not even a hairstyle. It's just that I wash my locks. I spent the last couple days at the beach. I think Monday and Wednesday. And so, you know, eventually you got to wash. I'll leave the beautiful sand and sun and all that in my hair, the salt and the sand, for a couple days. But eventually you have to let it out. Eventually we have to let it out. Yup, so my locks are doing their own thing. Oh, they loved it. I loved it too. I love it when it's like this. It's drying. Actually, it's dry now. Maybe still a little damp in here. But our live this Monday at 4. I was wondering if I'm gonna run a poll and see if we should change the time to our lives, because Monday at 4, I thought that would be a good time. Most people are on their way home from work, or just, you know, could be sitting in their car. Most people got phones good enough these days to be in their phone if they want to catch up. But I like it to be convenient for everybody. I'm gonna stick with it. But anyway, if you can catch us this Monday, because we only got 2 more Mondays in this month, and like I said, we're celebrating 9 years on the island. We're celebrating 14 years. The business is 14 years, but 9 years on this island. And just the fact that we were able to come to a country, ask for it first, ask for it. You know, the Creator granted it. The ancestors set it up so it could happen nicely. Put the proper people in my life and my path. And we were able to sustain ourselves through our God-given talents, which consist of the business. Everything we do, we tapped on the inside and found a way that was already there. Already there, y'all. Already there. Just waiting for me to make the move, because I've always wanted to be international, live a foreign life, be an entrepreneur, not work for someone. I used to think something was wrong with me, y'all. I used to think I couldn't work for white people. Then I used to think I couldn't work for black people. Then I said, that you just can't work for people. And so it wasn't personal. No, it was personal. And I took a leap of faith and did what I always wanted to do, live out the country. I promise you, I didn't know it was going to work. No, it ain't for the weak at heart. Because it's just like anywhere else. You got good and bad in every package. One of my great teachers told me, Tanya H., she said, good and bad comes in every package. It won't be all good and it won't be all bad. That's everywhere. So I've been dealing with a lot of the not so good this past year, but it's not enough to make me want to, you know, I don't know. I ain't going to say what it ain't enough to do, because I've had thoughts that said, natural, you've had a wonderful 9 years on island. Take your exit. The Spirit said it. And then I said, well, maybe that ain't it. But we ain't even going to go there right now. We got plenty of time. But I really enjoyed this brief video with you guys. I was just thinking of you, which I'm always doing. I really love, I'm sorry, I got the top of my mouth. I really love sharing parts of my life, you know, and getting to know you better. I'm going to have a question and answer, so y'all can just ask me what y'all want to ask me. We haven't had one of those in a while. So the next video, our next live is Monday, and we're going to be pushing the business. We're going to talk about more about entrepreneurship, international entrepreneurship, how you leave the country and tap into your most precious gifts. Talk about your fears that keep allowing you to create excuses for missing out on your process. So we're going to do more of that this Monday at 4. We hope to see you there. And look, my bag's almost done. So this is how it goes. You turn it up. I go down the sides with my sewing machine, and I put my Velcro there, and you got a nice clutch purse. Be like, wait for me. I love y'all. I'll see y'all on the next video. Love and respect.